Hey everybody, Pete Gluzak here, Bass University TV, and I am here with the champ, Casey Scanlon, fresh off your win on the FLW Tour on my favorite lake in the world, Lake Champlain.
And my new favorite lake, man.
I bet it is your new favorite lake. It's pretty awesome up there. Awesome to get the win, isn't it?
It is, man. Feel a big relief to get it off my back and fishing for, full time for 8 years now, and been close several times. So it's nice to get the job done.
Yeah, and you got it done in style.
Yeah.
Catching them the exact way that I said the tournament wouldn't be won, by going down to Ticonderoga. But the lake, if you guys follow the tournament trail, that time of year in June, it's usually won up north on those spawning smallmouth.
Right.
But you didn't do that.
No, man. Everybody had the floggers on their boat, looking down at them big smallmouth. I had never been to Champlain, didn't know much about it, so that probably benefited me a lot. I went down to Ty knowing I needed a big derby to make the Forest Wood Cup. I was on the outside looking in. I figured that I needed probably a top 12 to even have a chance at the Cup. And so I went down to Ty the first day, and they were chewing and caught some big ones, and felt like I didn't really have it dialed in yet, but I knew the right ones were there. Went up north, and again, after seeing the size of largemouth, I practiced up north for largemouth pretty much exclusively, and size wasn't there, so returned to Ty on the third day of practice and kind of figured out how to catch them.
Yeah, well, that was the interesting part, and we were just chatting a little bit before we started filming, and I think the big thing, what separated you from the field, was adjusting to the falling water conditions, and that's what we're going to talk about right now with Casey is how to do that. A lot of you guys are facing that. We've had rain,
absolutely,
nonstop, right? And that rain is kind of stopped, and water levels are falling.
Yep.
They're falling all over the country, and they were falling at Champlain because the lake, when we were looking at it a week before the tournament, it was like 7 feet above normal pool.
Yeah, coming into the tournament, I kind of kept an eye on some of the water levels, and it being a natural lake, it probably doesn't, I don't know where the water goes, honestly. I don't know how fast it falls, but
it actually it goes north, believe it or not.
Right?
It goes north to the St. Lawrence River and then out to the ocean.
Yeah, so I mean, it was one of those deals that the water was falling out, and all of us are going to be faced with that here around the country in the next few weeks, I believe. I mean, all our lakes around Missouri are high, so basically, those fish repositioned every day, and like you said, I mean, without a doubt, that was the key to me winning that tournament, was being able to, kind of get some of the right bites, get a clue as to what the fish were doing, and just move with them.
All right, first day, the water's at its highest.
Absolutely. Yep.
Okay, so what was that strategy when the water was at its peak?
Now, when it was at its peak, you couldn't see the grass as well, couldn't see the grass edges as well, and those fish were pushed up using available shoreline cover. The rocks, the current breaks, points were a real big deal. A lot of those fish were hanging out around the points, and I think they were moving, out of those backwaters and bays, getting out on the main lake, and they were just kind of using, whether it was a log, a boat dock, or just the rocks themselves, they were up there on the bank. And
did you have current? Like, could you visibly see current?
Yeah, when I got around the points, I could definitely see current, and I was throwing a little 3/16 ounce Lucky Strike Pal stick. It's just a soft stick bait worm, and with that 3/16 ounce weight, I'd throw it out there on the points, and
It's Mike Iaconelli. This is Bass U TV.
Here's what's awesome about Bass U TV.
You get the top instructors.
Real tools that help you catch more fish consistently.
And that's why you want to check out Bass U TV.
Join the Bass U family.
Welcome to Bass U TV.